Ladies and gentlemen, I just ran into one of the craziest garage sale video game finds that I have had in a long time on the channel. I was running my work route as I normally do, and I came across a garage sale sign that was kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty much farm country. Everything is just barren, wide open, nothing there. But there was one garage sale sign. I noticed right away that there was a couple games and DVDs in the back on a bookshelf. One of them was a Ratchet and Clank game for the PS3, which I asked the individual if he had any more games. This is where it starts to get interesting.
Yeah, like, I know, you said depending on the price and whatnot, but the PS2 stuff is, like, my all-time favorite, so...
It is mine, too. That's why I've kept it.
Oh, I mean, like I said, if you want to part with some of it, I mean, I would...
I've got weird shit like this, too. I don't know if you've ever seen it. They're really old.
What are those bad boys?
Cartoon, showing you how to...
Oh, like comics in a sense?
Yeah, but these are from, like, the 60s, these books.
Yeah, I've never seen those before.
But I know if I tried to sell them, I'd probably get 1,000 if I was lucky, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how to market that kind of shit.
I just started digging, okay? He said that all of these games were pretty much put away in totes because of moving, and he wasn't gonna have the time in that moment to bring them out. And I was doing everything I possibly could to entice him and say, you know what, I'm here on a work route, I have to go back, I'm about 45 minutes away, I don't know when I can come out, and I want to do this before you move, you know, and you're gonna be completely out of state. And once that happens, this deal is over.
Yeah, this has my 360 games.
Yeah.
So this is the one I was asking for a bit that has the console with the 500 gig.
Are you trying to move it all, or are you trying to part some of it out?
Move it all.
And how much are you looking?
I was looking at roughly 700 for all the 360 games and the system. And maybe that's unrealistic, but I figured that was about...
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't know off the top of my head, to be honest with you.
That was, you know... If you said it would be like $7 a game, which might be unrealistic for some, but that's throwing in the Xbox with 2 controllers also, and one of them's brand new in the back. I'd have to look in here. I haven't opened this up since.
Yeah.
But that's not.
Some of these I've never seen though before. Like you said, those RPGs. Those are pretty cool.
That's the only thing.
Would be pretty intrigued, yeah.
There's a bunch of GameCubes. I don't know if you're looking at any of that shit.
Potentially.
What?
Let's see.
Whatever you do is fine.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get back to work here. I'm gonna get through this guy.
I want to see if I can make you an offer. I mean, you know, on some of it, yeah. So at least, if you'd be interested.
Almost everything you'll find. These aren't. I don't do fucking sports shit.
Oh, either do I. Trust me, I'm a video game nerd,
And these
guys.
I wish they. You know, actually, this is the only one I got a duplicate.
The duplicate, the Fable.
Fables, if you ever
I played it on the original Xbox.
I
Didn't get very far, to be honest.
I don't do anything online either.
Yeah.
I like to. Well, yeah, there's even some
Oh,
harder.
do you mind if I just take a peek at that? Sorry, I'm sending some of this to my buddy. Him and I are like hardcore collectors, so. This is a really cool cover, actually. I love that artwork. Never heard of it, to be honest. 99 Nights?
But you can see they're all.
It's kind of cool.
Oddworld, that was pretty cool too.
I actually got that on the PS1. Yeah, Oddworld.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all the Far Cries. Yeah, you can see it's all RPGs.
I pretty much was lucky enough to kind of swindle a little bit of a deal with this gentleman. There was some, I think PS2 games, a couple PS1, nothing crazy, and a bunch of GameCube games.
Yeah. So for the miscellaneous, you're what, thinking buck a piece?
GameCube shit.
Buck a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As you guys have hopefully seen, and I got it on camera as much as I could with my phone, he did not care about any of that. His prized possession was his Xbox 360 collection, and in return, he said, you know what? He said, I will do $1 a piece on every game that I picked up. We kind of rounded it up to about $35 that we paid for everything. We're gonna do the breakdown, but regardless, I guess to kind of say this nicely because of everything happening in the moment, is that I have his contact information, and I am gonna do my best to hopefully give him a call in about a week from now, hoping I can touch base. He said that there was a couple other people asking for video games. I guess some of them were pretty rude about it, or they were just blatantly going lower than he was wanting to sell for. He mentioned that I was actually one of the nicest people that have talked to him about video games, so I'm hoping that this little connection and small pickup today can build to a bigger connection in a couple weeks from now and hopefully land us, because he had mentioned that he has about 300 to 400 RPG titles for the PS1 and the PS2. And after seeing a little bit of what he had to offer today, I know there's a very, very big possibility that he is telling the truth, and I want to do whatever I can possibly pull to make this deal happen.
From head to toe.
Oh, yeah? And you're supposed to be selling this in 10 days?
Yeah, August 1st I want it on the market.
Oh, Jesus.
Plus I gotta get my cleaners in, because I'm gonna pay. What was I looking for again?
Change. You said something about change in the garage. No, you did I think this is more than fair, so thank you very much.
Sounds good.
When's the best time to contact you about the PS stuff, though? Because I want to try to catch you before you move, if we can make a
I
deal.
won't be moving for about a month and a half.
Okay.
So I would
thank
say,
you.
if nothing else, shoot me a reminder around right after the 1st sometime.
Cool. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Text or call.
Probably call.
Okay, I can do that for sure. So.
Ladies and gents, we're doing a little bit of a phone video right now because this was so unanticipated, but a huge thank you to a gentleman that we've been doing a lot of business here with recently on the channel. And once again, this is a little bit of a collecting and reselling tip, that connections are just paying off, working out deals with people and just being very nice and being very kind. The back of the van right now is loaded with Nintendo goodies. I paid $300, and if you guys have tuned into the video where I collected or picked up all those Nintendo Power magazines and I said I had to come back to grab another stack, I originally was supposed to give him another $250 for, probably good 50 to 70 Nintendo Power magazines. Well, he said, you know what? You make it $300, just an extra 50 on top, and I will throw in 2 of the box sets, which are in the back. I think it's an action set, and there's like a deck something. I can't remember off the top of my head because I am on cloud 9 right now. Thank you so much. We'll do a little bit more of a deeper breakdown back at home. I just thought this was too good not to record and add it to the channel or make some type of clip out of. Stay tuned. Recap time for you, ladies and gentlemen. This was a $35 pickup. We're going to do a quick little overview. A lot of this was a ton of GameCube games, which is super hard to find out in the wild. There is some miscellaneous, and we're going to be kicking it off with the PS3 games. I'm going to have to do a lot of sticker cleanup here as well, as that you're going to see. Just 2 PS1 games, nothing crazy, into the single DS game. Now, the GameCube items after the PS2 here, the only one that I want to save for the collection is this Blood Rain. I tried to pull the stickers off just to find out that this is actually attached to the artwork and was ripping, so I'm going to be doing a condition upgrade and finding another one off of eBay. But to pretty much just kind of do a overview of everything, these are all a bunch of killer titles, nothing too much I really wanted to spend a ton of time to focus on. But regardless, for $35, you already know that is a killer of a deal, and I am more than happy to pick up everything you see. The major step that we have up here is going to be contacting Rob and trying to work out a deal for the rest of the games. And then the 2 consoles have made their way up to the fireplace mantle now. The game room is kind of taking over the entire house. I shouldn't say specific room, it's kind of all over, but they were just too nice. I wanted to put them up on display and give them some room.
Yeah, hello?